Is the US already at war with Iran? Not officially, but the evidence says otherwise. Behind closed doors, American intelligence is guiding Israeli strikes. In the skies, US-supplied defense systems are intercepting Iranian missiles. On the battlefield, American bombs, planes, and refueling tankers keep Israel's war machine running. This isn't just support, it's operational integration. And if the US fails here, its entire strategy against rivals like Russia and China could unravel. Forget what politicians say, let's look at what they're doing. Because the war may have already begun. Main point 1. Target selection and ISR capabilities. One of the clearest signs of US involvement lies in target selection. Iran's retaliatory strike recently hit key locations, but notably avoided high-value US assets, suggesting American presence was known and communicated. Only the US has access to the most advanced intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance (ISR) capabilities used to identify and prioritize targets. If Israel is hitting with such precision, it's because US satellites and drones are feeding them real-time data. This level of coordination goes beyond simple alliance, it's joint warfare by proxy. Main point 2. Weapons, logistics, and defense systems. Israel doesn't fight alone, it fights with US firepower. The US supplies everything from F-35 fighter jets to precision-guided bombs, and even funds and co-develops missile defense systems like Iron Dome and Arrow. These aren't just tools, they're force multipliers that allow Israel to sustain prolonged conflict. Without American logistics chains, spare parts, and mid-air refueling, Israel's air campaign would collapse within weeks. The US isn't just enabling Israel, it's co-designing the battlefield. Main point 3. Direct military involvement. The US isn't just watching from the sidelines. It's intercepting Iranian missiles and drones using Aegis-equipped destroyers and regional missile batteries. That's not advisory support, that's combat action. While the Pentagon denies direct engagement, firing missiles to shoot down enemy attacks qualifies as kinetic participation under most definitions of modern warfare. Whether intentional or not, the US has crossed the threshold from support to active involvement. Main point 4. Strategic plan and escalation path. The original plan was clear. Israel absorbs the first wave, then the US steps in when Iran is weakened. But things aren't going according to plan. If the US fails to contain Iranian retaliation, its credibility and its deterrence strategy against Russia and China will suffer. That increases the risk of open conflict, even if conditions aren't ideal. With tensions rising and both sides testing limits daily, the line between indirect and direct war is blurring fast. Main point 5. Nuclear wildcard and plausible deniability. If Israel considers nuclear options, the US won't admit it, at least not yet. However, the US maintains plausible deniability over any potential escalation, allowing Israel to act while Washington stays legally distant. But once nuclear thresholds are crossed even rhetorically, the world enters uncharted territory. Will the US still stay quiet? Or will it be forced to reveal its hand? Main point 6. Debunking myths. Trump's 4D chess narrative. Despite claims of a grand strategy, Donald Trump has made no secret of his reluctance to engage in Middle East conflicts. Yet some still cling to the idea of a hidden master plan. This belief ignores reality. Trump has been consistent, he wants out. His statements align with actions. But wishful thinking persists, especially among supporters who see him as a geopolitical genius. The truth? He's simply playing the long game. And others are choosing to believe otherwise. If you want to understand how wars are fought behind the scenes, not just on the battlefield, subscribe for more deep dive analysis. Share this video with someone who needs clarity behind the headlines. Let's discuss your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the US is already at war with Iran?